All right, guys. Here for another video. Just got back from the gym. Put in a good workout. Always do. Never play around. 3 hours straight. That discipline comes from my boxing days. I boxed 4.5 years. Former wide receiver. And play basketball. So fitness is ingrained in I am beingness. Oh, and by the way, I always have to let you all know I break grammar rules in these videos just to have you experience first cause I am. So instead of saying your, I'll say you. I take the R off the word your. And instead of saying with, I'll say as. I don't do any language that gets you here. So I don't use words like T-H-I-N-K, T-H-I-N-K-I-N-G, T-H-O-U-G-H-T, M-I-N-D, which stands for misinformation, needing, demolition, dissolving, dissipating, destroying, dumping, just getting rid of. So no focus on the M-I-N-D. I don't use words like law of attraction, subconscious, M-I-N-D, laws of the universe. And the reason why is because I continuously start out all I am videos. Oh, by the way, I break grammar rules and I don't say my videos. I say I am videos, because I am is the major and only focus here. I am not going to talk about I am. I am talking as I am, and you are listening as I am. So that's why these series of videos are titled I Amology, the study not just of I am, but the study as I am. And that I am includes I am as you as well. Okay? Not only I am as you, but you life, you family, you community, you home, you vehicles. See, grammatically that doesn't sound right. That isn't proper English, but I'm breaking those grammatically and proper usage of English on purpose so you can experience first cause. See, if I say your, then you automatically have some conception of who you appear to be with something. So I take that away, because who you've been, I am and you are, is not the truth. And that's the self. If someone says to you, you got to believe in yourself, that self has not shown you enough for you to believe in. I'm speaking as experience, not from experience, but as experience. See, so I'll take the word as and replace preposition like with, from, etc. Yeah, this self, when someone said believe in yourself, and you've heard that, and I know you probably have, like, I don't like to use the word resistance because that's the persona, but you haven't seen that self, that who you've been believing you are, which is a mistaken identity. That's what the word S-I-N means. S-I-N in parentheses means mistake. Put that together, mistake. So a mistake is a mistake. And if you mistake the true identity you are, which is you, divinity, for the who you appear to be, that is a mistake. Put together, a mistake in parentheses, mistake, outside the parentheses, S-I-N. Archers, when they would shoot their bow and arrows, they missed the bullseye, they would say you just S-I-N-N-E-D. That meant you just missed the mark. And how did they parallelly equate to you? If you missed your true identity, which is you, divinity, which is I am, you just S-I-N-N-E-D in parentheses made it mistaking the identity you are, and made a mistake. And there's a verse in scripture that says, if you continue to not realize the true identity you are, then all this mistaken identity will create all what appear to be people, places, things, moments, circumstances, events, and experiences. And that verse says you will perish in your S-I-Ns. And that just means you're mistaken, your mistakes. Mistaken identity, mistake, boom. So I'm helping you correct that. You are I am, the only I am that's been holding up this apparent who you've been appearing to be. So that's what these videos are about. These I Amology videos are about you experiencing you self as self-realization, self-awareness, self-I-amness. And that is your true identity, which is you divinity, which I say you divinity, not your, because then if I say your, you're going to believe as the who owns an identity. But you are that identity. You are that divinity. And I'm glad that I continue to speak this way, because that keeps me on point. And I'm letting you know, as I am sharing, I am learning, I am reiterating. And that's the good thing about sharing good information. You start hearing that information as the self you are, which is an indication that this wonderful information is also meant for I am self to apply as well. That's humility, to recognize that when I'm sharing information, this information is also as and for I am as well. So we are walking this wonderful journey as self-awakening, self-awareness, self-realization, together as one, as one. So with that said, I'd like to ask you all to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so every time these wonderful videos come out, you're notified. Hit the like button and leave encouraging comments. Encouraging comments. You know, constructive, encouraging comments. I don't believe in the word constructive critique. I'm not going to finish the word, but you know what I mean. That comes from here. Constructive encouragement comes from here. And I'm not asking for any critiques, okay? Don't critique what's here, because this is original, this is unique, and this is genuine. I'm not going to change up how I'm doing I am videos. So I'm not asking for any constructive critiques. No critiques. I'm just saying, if you're going to leave some comments, make sure that they're constructive and very positive, Otherwise, don't even leave them here, and don't even keep them for yourself, So I'm motivating you all. I am all as you, and I am self as I am, to bring forth the best that I am. And so the best comments and the best conversation should always be put forth. Now, with that said, I'm continuously pushing these videos, keeping them out there, because I know I've watched some different beings speak on YouTube, and I still like the videos, but I know that there was something missing. And what I saw was missing was, one moment they'll tell you that you're I am. Then the next thing they'll tell you THINK, THOUGHT, THINKING, MIND. They'll start talking about law of attraction, subconscious, MIND, and laws of the universe. And let me clear this up for you, why that is not the best thing to do. And I'm not criticizing them, but I'm helping you stay on point and clarity, which is why I'm doing these videos. I was enjoying these videos, then I would hear that. So basically, these speakers, they would pull you out from here and then put you here and say you're I am, and then they put you back here and say laws of attraction, THINK, THINKING, THOUGHT, laws of the universe, subconscious. Now, so John 8:58 in the scriptures says, and I like to precede every verse, no matter which book. When you see I am videos, no matter which book, like I said, John 8:58, right? Right before John 8:58, I put I am hyphen 8:58, because before John was, I am was, okay? So I always put I am first, I am 8:58, then John 8:58. So when you see I am 8:58, you know which verse I'm talking about. All right, so, and the reason why I say John 8:58 and I am 8:58, because before Abraham was, I am. Now let's take that back farther. Before the universe was, that I put the world in, that I put Abraham on, I am. I am precedes all that is created. The creator precedes all I am creations. So that's why I say laws of the universe, before the universe was, I am. I am is not subject to any laws of the universe, if there are any laws of the universe. I am, when you say I am, you're not subject to that. Before the universe was, I am. Before the world that was put in the universe, I am. Before anyone that was put on earth, I am. So beings always talking about going in your head. Well, before the first living being put on the planet that has a brain, that had a brain, before that was done, I am. So you're not supposed to go up to the brain and try to solve things. Come back, and you're not even coming back, but wake up as the reality as I am. Wake up as the creator. Don't get caught in praising and worshiping the created. So if you go into your brains trying to program your brains for something to happen, that's idol worshiping. Anything that is created, now, not just by the creator, but as the creator. So every time the creator calls a three-dimensional holographic form, that's still I am. But that's a three-dimensional holographic form that is a created. So even though before Abraham was I am, now that being that everyone saw as Abraham was really the fleshly garments that I am wore, that everyone called Abraham. So what does that mean for you? I am before you were I am. I am is wearing the fleshly garments as you. So your true identity is I am, not the fleshly garments. And let me tell you this. Once you really wake up as you true identity, not your, but you true identity, you are the true identity. Your fleshly garments is even better. Whatever needs to be healed automatically starts healing. See, when you wake, I am is the answer. That's why I always say problem, solver, questions, answers, finite, infinity. Joel 3:10 said, let the weak say I am strong. Let the weak say I am strong. When you say I am strong, you actually announcing you divinity as I am wearing the fleshly garments, and I am makes I am's fleshly garments, which everyone believes is you, strong. But the who can't do that. And let me prove to you why the who can't do that. You're listening to I am right now, right? Let me check and make sure I'm still recording. Hold on. Yes. So you're listening to I am right now. Now, everyone who's listening to this video, and notice I said everyone. Seemed like every, but still one. The awareness as right now, I'm speaking as, and I am as you listening as, can you take your intellect and create that? Can you take you, see I said your, didn't I? Okay. Let's not even identify you as the intellect. Let's just say, can you take the intellect and create intellect, if that even exists? Can you take the intellect and create listening? Can you take the intellect and create awareness? Right now, you all are awareness. I am awareness. I'm aware that I'm speaking as I am, unto I am, and I am as you is aware that you are listening to I am as I am. Can the intellect create that? Many want to go up in their heads and praise the brain. Can the intellect create the brain? Remember, before Abraham was, who had a brain, I am. So you know Abraham didn't create the brain, which just, Abraham is just a name that was given to the fleshly garments that I am wore. So before the brain was, I am. So I am created the brain. So why would you go worshiping the brain? That's idol worshiping. Anything that we worship outwardly is idolatry. Anything, anyone, any beliefs, every single belief you have, if you worship those beliefs, that's called idolatry. No belief is I am. I am is I am without any believing or any beliefs. As soon as you worship beliefs, you make them your master. And you become a slave to those beliefs. When you are the I am, you become subject to them. When you are the supreme being. Now, I would ask you the question, why would you do that to yourself? That would be a rhetorical question. Because you are now, I'm not going to say you LACK, self-awareness, because you are now acquiring, or you're now being self-aware. Before these videos, you probably didn't have the self-awareness that you're experiencing right now, because of how I'm breaking grammatical rules to have you experience real clarity. This book, my book, okay, and I said mine. I'm going to correct I am self. There's no mine. There's no your life. There's you life. There's only I am life is you. So this is not my book. Take the word my and throw that away. Some beings may say, oh, if someone says as a my that they're I am, someone could probably say you're being narcissistic, you're being arrogant. But even don't let someone make you feel, even when you say I am, the first time you say that, then you start evolving right away. The moment you say I am, you start evolving. You start waking up, basically. Beings will speak from here and say, oh, you arrogant, you narcissistic. That's a judgment. And remember, in and as I am, there's no condemnation at all. So I am would never call you arrogant and narcissistic because you're saying I am. I am, when Moses said to I am in Exodus 3, chapter 3, verse 13 through 15, Moses said, here I am. I am didn't say to Moses, you being narcissistic, you being arrogant. See, those are judgments to push someone away and make themselves feel shy. So beings are afraid to say I am because some friend or family members or someone, they believe somebody they're going to call narcissistic and arrogant. Those who would do that don't prefer to wake up as I am. So they'll say anything to you to keep you from waking up. So don't listen to that. Take the word narcissistic and arrogance and throw that away. Because when you say you I am, that's great. That's humility. You're basically tossing aside this my identity and saying I am. You're basically saying before you body was I am. You actually announcing and giving back the correct recognition to I am as the life you are when you say I am. So that's not narcissistic. That's not arrogance. And that's, you see, that's humility. So now be encouraged when you say I am. And don't let somebody discourage you with their judgment, because if they were as the heart, they would show some compassion and appreciation to say, yes, I am, and support you on that. But if they live in here, then they're going to make a comment like you being narcissistic or judge or arrogant. And don't listen to that. Everything above here is nothing. I'm all here. The heart chakra, the solar plex, and the male and female chakra are the creative places. Listen, you don't need your brain. No one needs a brain. No one. You know why? Because you have a brain. Okay? All you need your brain to do is stay quiet, stay silent and peaceful. No false programs, no false information coming from there, interfering with the pure being I am you are. When your brain is quiet, serene, and totally peaceful, you sleep better. I know the feel. Let me check my camera. I heard some little twicking. Yeah, so we're still good. You sleep better. You wake up more rested. Well rested. I had good sleep last night before. Much better than the night when I only got 7 hours of sleep. 16 hours a day, I'm focused, doing what I have to do. Of those 16 hours, I usually take 3 hours for entertainment. I watch movies with I Am Son. But the other 13 hours, I'm busy doing what I have to do. Okay? Now, I'm wearing, just so far all you know, looking and saying, why is he wearing this? I come back from the gym, so I protect myself. Actors, I'm an actor and writer. And I haven't sang in a while, but I used to sing a great deal. So singers and actors and writers, we always protect our throat, because this is our instrument. And so anytime you have a career where you're speaking or singing, you have to make sure that this is nice and warm. Keep this warm so that you can be able to speak and sing. So that's why I wrap my neck all the time, especially when I come back from the gym, because I noticed that I am body continued to perspire for a while. And then the pores are open, and I like to keep this area protected. So that's why you'll see I am with a wrap on at times. Now, also, what I do when I come back from the gym, I always take garlic. I take like 2 or 3 bowls of garlic, chew them up really well, and with ginger, chew that up with ginger, and I wash that down with colloidal silver. And then I take a lemon, and I eat that lemon because the garlic is so strong, it goes in the stomach and start working, start doing all I am's magic. And then the lemon goes down there, alkaline the stomach, and takes away the discomfort. And then I'll follow the lemon with chlorophyll and colloidal silver. Then I have this other thing called 1 Minute Cure. You can see that on Amazon and go on YouTube. But you have to really know what you're doing when you're taking that. But I'm really good with herbs. I always do herbs, a series of herbs before I eat. Then I eat. I'm vegan. And so after I eat, I do another series of herbs to help proper digestion. So I'm very, very much into health. Health is what I am. And so I just took a little moment to explain that to you. So fitness is what I am. Health is what I am. You know, I'm vegan, and I noticed that when I became vegan, I got a little smaller because I've always started out as a thin frame anyway. I am frame, you know. So I'm learning a lot about different plant-based protein powders to put back on muscle but healthier, you know. So cleaner. But anyway, just to kind of fill in why I'm wearing this. So back to what I'm saying. And okay, so this book right here is titled, I'm going to read the subtitle first. I am everything, and you are everything I am. So then I go up and put the title, you are everything, and everything is you. By way of I am being you, and you being I am. Okay? Now, I put the author name on this book is I am. There's no picture of this fleshly garment. So I put a silhouette image of someone at the beach meditating with a sunset. Okay? Anyone can fit in that. Because this book is written as and for I am as you. So, it's 500 some pages. You will hear Elmore Locker Jr., you'll hear some Neville Goddard videos, Elmore Locker Jr. quote from Neville Goddard's videos, and you'll hear some of his quotes come from Joseph Murphy. Well, Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy studied with a gentleman named Abdullah. Now, you're going to begin to see his name appear on the internet because the awareness is out now who these gentlemen's mentor was. Before I knew of Neville Goddard. I started reading his books. The first book I purchased of Neville Goddard was Your Faith is Your Fortune. Now, I take out the R. You faith is you fortune. Makes much difference, right? You are the faith, and you are the fortune. Instead of saying your faith, your fortune. That comes off the way that sentence is written, like something that can be taken from you or can be removed from you. But when I say you fortune, you faith is you fortune, that can't be taken. You can't be taken from you. However, the awareness as you can be manipulated, which is what happened. And now with these videos, I'm helping you regain that awareness as yourself. Because you're already this and I'm already this. We're already one. So I had a revelation. I take meditation with me to the gym. So in between sets, I'll do some just look at some materials. I have some books with me. So I meditate on that. I occasionally speak to some beings, and I stay focused on my workout. And then I have meditation. So I had a good revelation at the gym today. It was powerful. And wow. Yeah. Very powerful. Anyway, this book right here is written as the end result. So you hear Elmo Locker Jr. talk about the end result. You'll hear beings reading and talking about quoting from Neville Goddard's books, and they'll say you got to be experiencing the end result. There's a gentleman named Tom Caron, Be Something Wonderful Studios. He talked about living as the end result, and the end result is this. The end result is the beginning, the Alpha and Omega. The end result is I am as Alpha and I am as Omega. The end result is that you are the inner, and some being would say unseen, already completed, finished, done. Don't focus on the outside world looking for signs of manifestation, because you already manifested as the I am. You already finished. You're already done. You already completed. When you say I am doesn't mean I will be or I'm going to be at some time in the future. You actually acknowledging that you are already. So basically, our seeing has to be now extracted from the outer and now based as certainty as the inner. This was the revelation, or is the revelation that I experienced today at the gym, that I would claim I was something, but then I would challenge that claim by seeing what's going to happen outwardly. Today, as I was doing crunches, I do 2,000 crunches, 2,500 crunches every day. I do 1,000 before I leave when I get up. I do an ab roller. Actually, I do 5 sets of ab rollers of 36. Then I take my first series of herbs. And then after I take those series of herbs, I wait like about an hour. Then I go do the 1,000 crunches. And this is how I do my, then I do a meditation, realization, I-amalization, I like to call that. Then I'll take my pre-workout shake, and then I take a meal to the gym with me and a workout shake. And then I do my abdominal workout at the gym, which is machine weight, and then get on the floor and do some more crunches. Then when I'm done with my 3-hour workout, I come home, I come back to the house, I do another 1,000 crunches. And I'm going to do my other 1,000 crunches right after this recording. So I keep my core strong. I am core strong, okay? So let me take another look at the camera. Yeah, because I talk a lot, and before I know, I'll be like, I hear the camera going off. So there's some things I like to get in before this recording is done. So this book is written as the end result. I've done all the work for you. All you got to do is turn the pages. You don't have to try to visualize. I've done that for you. Listen, there's a new word, feelization, not realization, not meditation, but feelization is I-amalization. I-amalization is feelization. John 14:14. I am -14:14. Then John 14:14. And when you ask anything in I am name, I am, and in scripture it says I'm doing that. But no, asking, the proper way to ask is feeling. That is a heart reality, a heart quality, not up here. See, you don't even need to get vision, images. You could just feel what I am like. As you're feeling, you are that feeling, you are that vibration. You are actually saying I am as the feeling. So that's John 14:14. So the more activity you have as the heart, watch what happens. You're actually announcing and saying I am as feelings. You don't have to even say verbally I am. But as you feel, you're saying I am. That's why you be very cautious about the feelings you have about the appearance of others. Do your best to feel as good as you can, because when you feel good, you feel love. When you feel love, you feel good. You are love feeling good, and you are good feeling love. You are love being the good you feel, and you are good being the love you feel. Always do your best to be as loving as you can. In my next video, you're going to see me wear a security cap, and the shirt going to have security on there, because the real security as life is being the love and the good as you. That's why I am website is titled youareverythinggood.com. Go to the website. You'll see some videos up there. Get a copy of this book. This book is $50 now. I'm going up to $60 soon. So you better get your copy before I raise it $60. When you get this book in your hand, you're going to know why this book is $50. You are abundance. You are a millionaire. You are prosperity. I have checks at the end of these chapters. $1 million checks. Now remember, you're living as this reality as the inner scene. Don't focus on the outer scene. Don't. That is you also. But that's the smaller you. That's the finite you. The infinite us, the infinite I am as us is the unseen, the inner scene. You would be saying underseen. I like to say inner scene because there's no unseen. Because once you see inwardly, there's no unseen you see. So I say the inner scene is the infinite self. Remember, the infinity creates the finite. Before Abraham was I am. Abraham was the finite that the infinite I am manifest as I am self. Right? So the infinite I am is you as the finite body you are. So don't focus. I've learned this, I'm telling you. Once you claim that you are, don't get busy looking for signs in the visible world. Don't do that. Just keep celebrating that you are, that you are. That's why these chapters titled, You Are Abundance. You are power. You are. I am too. Man, I'm telling you, I'm having fun in this book. And I'm on this journey with you. You're going to start seeing videos of me saying, okay, I followed these instructions. Guys, look what I manifest. You're going to see that. That's going to be encouraging. I'm using I Am's own life as a testimony. I'm using I Am's own life as a testimony. One more time. I'm using I Am's life as a testimony so you can know what I'm saying is true. I Am is the accomplishment of everyone. You cannot accomplish anything greater than I Am. Period. I don't care if you are a zillionaire. That'll never equal I Am. Because that's a finite number. I Am is infinite. You cannot come up with a number for infinity. I Am is so... You cannot squeeze infinity into this finite universe. But this universe fits in the infinite I Am. We are. So, we're good. Go to the www.youareverythinggood.com. Get a copy of this book, $50, well worth it. The new batch of the books coming out is going to be I'm an investment. Invest in yourself. You are the investment. Let me check this recording again. All right, we got 1 more minute. So today I was at the gym. This gentleman heard me talking. And so, he said, hey, give me your YouTube channel. I'd like to go check out your videos. So he said, man, I really like how you talk. So I was talking to a friend who signed me up for a gym membership. And I told him, I said, I haven't seen him in a while. His name